Go, go, Gadget YouTube! Okay, our first video of the year. Hooray! Hopefully you will spend time watching this so that you do not have to retake this test, right? You have to retake the test, you have to submit a retest application, and it come in during lunch or after school, and it's stressful, and your parents have to sign it, right? So in order to avoid that, you might want to watch this more than once. So coming all the way from Boston, the other side of the country is Go Go Gadget. Let's hear it for Go Go Gadget. Right. Okay, Go Go Gadget, how do you do this problem?
For number.
Pick a color, by the way.
No. Blue.
Blue. All right, go ahead.
For number 1, I did 5/6 divided by 1/4 equals.
Okay, how did you know to do divided by 1/4? Do you know?
Cause it says miles per hour.
Yeah, per hour. That's kind of our keyword there. And if it's per, we divide by the number that's next to that unit. Awesome. Okay, next.
And then equals 5/6 times 4/1.
Mm-hmm.
And then you cross cancel 6 and 4 divided by 2.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 turns into 2 and 6 turns into 3.
I wrote a 4. Why did they do that?
And it equals
Okay,
10/3, which equals 3 1/3.
Yes. Did Go Go Gadget do a good job or what? Let's hear it for Go Go Gadget. Go Go Gadget. That's the first. I've never had a Go Go Gadget in my class, but that's excellent. Okay. Now, coming all the way from Los Angeles Lakers is LeBron. Let's hear it for LeBron. All right, LeBron, pick a color, any color.
Blue.
He just did blue.
Oh, it's a good color.
Dark blue?
Sure.
Okay, dark blue. It'll look darker blue. You'll be able to see the blue on YouTube more than on the screen. Okay, how do we do this problem, LeBron?
Do 5/4 divided by 7/1.
Okay, so we want to change this to 7/1 so that we know it's a fraction. Okay, 5/4 divided by 7/1, okay?
Equals 5/4 times 1/7 because the reciprocal.
Yes.
Equals 5/28.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's hear it for LeBron. Good job on playing basketball, too.
Thanks.
You're a good basketball player.
I'm a good movie.
Good in movies?
Yes.
All right. There we go, number 3. This is going to be all the way from Mississippi where they sing a lot of the blues. Mr. Bluey. Bluey. All right, Mr. Bluey. So, other side, please, because the mic is funny like that. Okay, so Jennifer works at In-N-Out Burger. Hooray for In-N-Out Burger. Last week she earned $520 for 24 hours of work. How much will Jennifer make this week if she works 45 hours? Right, a proportion. So what is the first thing we need to think about for our proportion, Mr. Bluey? Can you get a little closer to the mic, please?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, that's perfect.
The 24 and 45 have to be in the denominator because
very good. Sorry to interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
24 and 45 both have to be agreeing. Why?
Because they're both next to the word hours.
Yeah, they're both matching the units. So, very good. So 24, they either have to be both in the numerator or both in the denominator, not necessarily both in the denominator. So how did you write it?
220 over 24.
$520 over 24
hours. An X over 45 hours.
Do we agree, everyone? Yes. Excellent. They're all soft people at YouTube, but they all said yes and nodded their heads. All right, what's next?
Then you cross multiply 520 times 45.
Yep. Okay,
equals
let me just put a little
24.
highlighter here. Okay.
Equals.
So 520 times 45 equals
24 times what? Times X.
Let me just improve my Y there. equals 24x. Very good, because that's our other diagonal. A big mistake students make is they want to try to put the answer to 520 times 45 here, but we need both diagonals. Excellent job, Mr. Bluey. Continue, please.
And then 520 times 45 equals 23,400. And then you have to divide it, equal 24. Then you have to divide it by 24, which equals 975.
Right, and that stands for dollars. So yeah, so just so we make sure we write it, that's 23,400 divided by 24. All right, let's give Mr. Blue a hand. Excellent job. All right. And this is coming all the way from Magic Mountain is Tay. Just right up there. Like maybe a foot in front. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So Tay, how many miles? Wait, Frank ran 9 kilometers. Oh, I should move the screen. Franklin ran 9 kilometers. How many miles though? If 1 kilometer equals 0.62. Okay. So what do we need to keep in mind here? Kind of like the last problem. What do we need to keep in mind when we write our proportion? Oh, can you step a little closer to the mic, please? Thank you.
That the kilometers have to be lined up.
Very good. We have two things matching. That's exactly right. Thank you. We have kilometers matching here. So therefore, they have to be lined up. What she means by lined up is both in the either denominator or both in the numerator. Okay, awesome. Go ahead, please.
So I put 1 kilometer over 0.62 miles, and that's equal to...
Hold on, I messed up my M, sorry. Okay, 1 kilometer over 0.62 miles. Excellent.
And that's equal to 9 kilometers over x.
Do we agree?
Yes.
Yes. Now, she could have put these both in the denominator, and that would have been fine, too. But both in the numerator is good. All right. Did you solve it? Okay.
And I multiplied 0.62 times 9 to get 5.58, and then I multiplied 1.
Wait, hold on. The other diagonal is what?
1 times x.
1 times x, so we need to put that on the right here. And then once you multiply, you get 5.28?
58.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And since it's 1, we don't really need to worry about dividing by 1, because
It's
dividing by 1 is 1.
It's 1.58.
6.8?
58.
5.8? 5.58? Okay. Sorry, I can't hear you up there. Okay. Is that correct, everybody? Yay. Thank you for correcting me. Okay. So what does that stand for? That stands for miles. So 5.58 miles. All right, let's give Tay a hand. Excellent job. All right. And she did it even though she's shy, so that's especially awesome. Okay. All right, who is next? I don't know. Let's find out. We have, coming all the way from underneath the ocean, is Spongebob. Do you have square pants on today?
No.
No. All right, get closer to the mic, please, like a foot away. A little closer, please. That's perfect. Okay, Emil uses a table to keep track of how much he earns. Would somebody actually do that in real life? Probably not. But hey, we're going to pretend for this problem like they do. All right, pick a color, any color.
Orange.
Orange. Okay. All right, how did you do this problem?
I did $13.50 divided by 3.
Okay, that is correct. We all remember that? That's how we find the unit rate, right? That's how we find out how many is in 1. All right. Oops. I hate that. I push undo and it moves. Okay, what did you get?
$4.50.
Right. Where do I write that?
Under 1.
That's right. Okay, so this is $4.50. Okay, now what?
You have to divide $4.50 by 2.
Yeah. Now the reason we do that is why?
Because it's 1 hour and a half.
Okay. But if we divide it by 2, that's not going to give us an hour and a half. But we do need to do that first, right?
Yeah.
What is it telling us when we divide it by half?
How much you'll make in a half hour?
Yeah, exactly. We need that information. We need to know what we make in half hour. Even though a half hour isn't on the chart, we need to know that information so that we could add a half hour here. Okay. So, what do we get when we divide it by 2?
$2.25.
Right. So let's see. Let me just write it out so we have it here. 450 divided by 2 equals $2.25. Okay, good. Now, what's 1.5? We're gonna. How would you do it?
$4.50 plus $2.25.
Right. So we just keep adding a half hour. So $6.75.
75
2 hours is
$9.
$9. Let me write that a little better. And then 2.5.
$11.25.
$11.25. Now, if we did this right, if we add 2.25, we would get $13.50. Do we? We totally do. All right, Joshua, what you're going to do is stay and do number 8, which you kind of already did anyway. So it's just saying, what is the unit rate hourly rate?
$4.50.
$4.50. Do we agree? That's right. Each hour is $4.50. Let's hear it for Spongebob.
McDonald's.
Okay, coming all the way from McDonald's land is Greg. All right, Greg. How do we do number 9? We need to find out how much Emil will make for 9 hours.
Well, we times 9
Oh,
times.
can you get a little closer to the mic, please?
We times 9 times $4.50.
That's correct. Do you know why?
No.
No. Who can maybe explain why we want to multiply times 9? Yes, sir?
Because it's 9 hours.
Yes, because it's 9 hours, but why?
Because $4.50 is 1 hour, and we're trying to find how many days for 9 hours.
Right, so since it's 1 hour, we want to, basically we're adding 9 times, which is times 9. Okay, cool. So that makes what, Mr. Gregg?
$40.50.
That's right. Excellent job. All right, we're making good time. All right, coming all the way from Sesame Street is Cookie Monster. Let's hear it for the Cookie Monster. Clapping is so soft today. That's all right. When I was trying to edit the sound yesterday, the clapping was so loud I had to change all the clapping. So maybe that'll be a little better. I don't know. When I'm in the room, though, I want louder clapping, but maybe better if the clapping is super loud. Did you write all the answers down? Cool. He's writing so small. All right, here we go. Mr. Cookie Monster, how'd you do this?
I cross multiplied.
Yes, cross multiply, because if you try the other method with the equivalent fractions, we can't multiply anything to get from 4 to 7 or divide by anything to get from 7 to 4. And we also can't reduce this. So that method won't work. We're going to end up with a decimal. So, all right. So what do you do cross multiply first?
7 over 11
7
times 11
times 11
equals 77x. 77.
equals what times x?
4x.
4 times x. And then
77 divided by 4.
7. Yeah, usually we write the 4x and then it's divided by 4. Very good. Okay, because we divide by this guy to find out what x is. All right, what did you get?
19 over 25. 19.25.
Awesome. Let's hear it for the Cookie Monster. Anybody watch the Cookie Monster as a kid?
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Nobody watched the Cookie Monster as a kid, seriously? The Cookie Monster was great. Classic stuff. All the way from Idaho today has flown in Jenny. Jenny. All right, Jenny. So our question is the table and graph below proportional? All right. And so you're going to read all of these choices because it's actually a bit tricky. All right.
Okay.
So A says that it is not proportional. What do you say to that?
That's incorrect.
Incorrect. Can you go a little closer to the mic, please? Thank you. That's incorrect. You're right. Okay. What about B?
That is correct.
Yeah, the line is straight and it starts at 0, 0. Okay. What about C?
It is correct.
What?
It's correct.
It's correct because these all equal 90 divided by 1, 180 divided by 2 equals 90, 270 divided by 3 also this equals 90, 360 divided by 4 also equals 90. So therefore, what's our answer?
D.
D, both B and C are correct. My highlighter is like, can't only do the bottom there. Okay. All right. Any questions on that? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes, no? Okay. Good. All right. What is the constant of proportionality for this? Oh, that's supposed to be the next person. Yeah. So who is it? Alex, you ready? All right. Thank you, Jenny. All right. Coming all the way from Texas is Mr. Strawberry. Mr. Strawberry, do you like strawberries?
Yeah.
He does. Apparently he does. All right. What's the constant of proportionality here?
Oh, the constant proportionality is going to be 90x.
90? No, it's just a number. Just a number. Constant proportionality is just a number.
Oh, the 90.
90, you're right. Okay, careful. Okay, and what about the equation for this?
90 times 1 equals 90.
No. We need to use y and x.
Y equals 90x.
Yeah, say it into the mic.
Y equals 90x.
Exactly. Cool. All right, we're almost done. All right. Last one is coming all the way from South Dakota is Terrence. South Dakota. That's a long plane ride. Okay. Okay, tell us how you did this last one, please.
So for the last one, should I just say the answer?
Well, no, read through it. So constant proportionality represents which of the following. So which one of these does the constant of proportionality actually mean in the problem? The number 90.
It means the price per month he pays.
Okay.
You know.
Well, so let's read through the first one. Okay. Does it mean the total price for 4 months? Does he pay $90 for 4 months?
No.
No. Does 90 mean the number of months? Did he go for 90 months?
No.
No.
God, I hope not.
So it makes sense because this is true, huh?
Mhm.
It's the amount per month he paid. You got it. All right. Let's give ourselves a hand for our first video. Excellent. Awesome.